Good morning, Amherst Archers. It's Tuesday, December 12th, and it's time for Archers Live with Callie Perry and Geyer.
This spring, Grease will take the stage at our school. Coming up, we'll have audition information from Mrs. Smith, and we'll share some reasons why you might want to consider joining our theater department for their Grease production. Stick around. Archers Live starts right now.
Today we have Lexi and Holly from Mrs. Vale's class to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Will you please stand?
I pledge justice for all.
On the lunch menu for today, we are having sloppy scoofs, baked beans, orange smiles, and milk or salad bar.
For events today, elementary has star testing, and elementary students on the November character tree will enjoy donuts around 8. The B-Wing will also have its PTO reward movie from 8:30 to 10:30 in the auditorium.
After-school detention for middle and high school is in Mr. T's room. The junior high girls are home against Eden at 5, and the freshman boys are also home against the cadets.
The monthly PTO meeting is tonight at 7, and the middle school band and choir winter concert takes place at 7:30 in the auditorium.
Happy birthday today to 6th grader Rylan Brooks turning 12. We hope you have a great day, Rylan.
Now here's Kira from Mrs. Vale's class with your mini archer update.
Good morning, mini archers. Don't forget that we will have another Popcorn Friday in a few days. Bring 50 cents for a bag, popped fresh by the first graders. As we shared yesterday, the proceeds will go to Project Linus. They make blankets for sick and hurt children. Back to you, Brian and Callie.
Thanks, Kira. Attention all Spelling Bee contestants in grades 4 through 8. You will have a meeting with Mrs. Bagley today at 11:45. Grades 4 and 5, that's during your recess. Grades 6 through 8, that's during your A. Mrs. Bagley needs to see each of you, so if you can't come to the meeting for some reason, make sure you stop into the library to see her today.
Attention seniors, your $200 senior trip deposit is due this Friday to Mr. Sisson.
In guidance news, any high school student wishing to change his or her schedule for the second semester should see Counselor Hammer before Christmas break.
In club and organization news, quiz bowl practices will be in Mr. Schott's room on Wednesdays from 3:15 to 4:15. Let Mrs. Altick know if you cannot make practice.
And our student councils are organizing an ugly sweater contest for the last day of school before winter break. Start shopping for the perfect sweater now or design your own. The middle and high school will each have a student winner for the ugliest sweater voted on by the staff. Staff gets to participate as well. The student council will decide whose sweater is the worst. Prizes will be awarded and it costs nothing to participate.
Congrats to our new Archer Athletes of the Week. Hope Smith, basketball. Cole Sessler, basketball. Randall Mills, wrestling. And Courtney Smith, cheer. You guys can pick up your certificates in the high school office. Enjoy your free meal at Subway, compliments of the athletic boosters.
In sports news, the junior high and high school wrestling squads both competed at separate tournaments this past weekend. The junior high squad placed 5 of their 6 wrestlers in the top 3 of their respective weight classes at the Bryan Invitational.
Finishing third on the day were 7th grader Aiden Provines, 8th grader Brady Hatlevig, and 8th grader Caleb Wilson.
Placing second was Trey Sloniger on the 92-pound weight class, going undefeated and earning his first individual tournament championship with 7th grader Eli Reinhart.
The high school wrestlers were also very successful at the Lincoln View tournament on Saturday. Junior Aiden McAlexander improved his record to 5-0 on the season when he recorded 3 pins on his way to a first-place finish.
Sophomore Randall Mills also improved his record to 6-0 on the season as he went 4-0 on Saturday with 3 pins and a major decision to capture first place at 113 pounds. Congratulations to all of the Archer wrestlers for their hard work this past weekend.
The junior high girls hosted Lincoln View last night in basketball action. The 8th grade came out on top 25-21 to improve to 4-3 on the season. They were led by Asti Capez with 7 and Lydia Brewer with 6.
The 7th grade fell to Lincoln View and now have a 3-4 record. They were led by Haley Jewell with 4 and Madeline O'Donnell with 2 points.
Meanwhile, the 8th grade boys basketball team hit the road last night to take on Fairview, beating the Apaches 51-30. Leading the Archers in scoring were Jayvin Landers with 14, Luke Krause with 12, and Caden Ferris with 9.
From the music department, Grease auditions will be this Thursday and Friday. Audition information is available on Mrs. Smith's webpage. Mrs. Smith is available to help students or answer questions during AA on Friday.
Are you considering auditioning for Grease? You might want to for several reasons. Here's freshman Rylan Brooks with a look at how theater can benefit students who participate.
Over the past few years, the Antwerp Local School Theater program has changed and expanded considerably. There has been a significant increase in student involvement, as well as the addition of a junior theater for younger Antwerp students. So, how has this theater growth affected Antwerp students involved in the program? In more ways than one. For example, Iris Sorrell says that theater has helped her come out of her shell and become more social.
I'm a lot more confident with talking to people. I talk a lot more clearly now because you can't mumble or talk really fast on stage, and I'm just altogether happier with being myself.
Building relationships is another good thing that comes out of theater.
Theater's just like having a big family. It's like any sport.
You can always find a place to belong in acting or in theater, whether you're on stage or behind stage.
The cast becomes like one big family. You spend that much time with each other, you grow a bond with everyone.
The theater program has also inspired some students to participate in the theater outside of the school. Earhart and Miranda Brooks were recently in Huber Opera House's production of Peter Pan. Even more recently, Ashton Barnhouse was in All Shook Up by C.C. Banks. Interested in theater yourself? Here's some advice from some of the students.
Best advice that I can probably give is do first and then think about it later. If you have nerves, don't think about it until after you get off the stage. Worry about it after. And just know that no one will judge you if you mess up.
Auditioning was probably the scariest thing, and it honestly is the reason why I didn't do musicals for a while. And I think that's what scares people or turns them away. But once you just get that done and you get through the audition, you bite the bullet and you just do what you have to do. It doesn't really matter anymore. It's not as scary, and everything just becomes a little bit more fun.
To anyone who has ever thought about getting on stage or behind stage, theater is a place that accepts everyone, no matter if you're a jock, if you're popular, if you're unpopular, if you're weird. You are always accepted in the theater no matter what. So I'd say if you are considering theater, give it a try. It's an amazing experience, and you probably won't regret it.
For students who are looking to get their feet wet, the Antwerp Local Theater program will put Grease onto the Auditorium stage in the spring. Rylan Brooks, ALSTV.
Thanks, Rylan. Again, auditions for Grease will be this Thursday and Friday. See Mrs. Smith if you have questions.
With that, we're done for the day. Have a terrific Tuesday, and we'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Only 8 more school days until Christmas break.